The Misfits. Chaos, slurs, and parties. Best known for their wild vlog-style videos on YouTube and dark sense of humor, they were easily one of the most popular YouTube groups in the late 2010s and very early 2020s. The group consisted of 6 members, all with a huge online following of their own. Fitz, I Notorious, McCreamy, Swagger Souls, Toby on the Telly, and Zuckles. But unfortunately, as of recently, it seems like they've completely disappeared off the face of the earth. Today we're going to be diving into where they went and why. Enjoy the video. Now, YouTube groups are not a new thing in the content creator space. They've been around for years and they've come and gone. The thing that made the Misfits stick out from the rest of the YouTube groups was the sheer rawness of their content. It was uncensored with some of the darkest jokes you can imagine, and you got to follow them along on all these crazy trips. It was a unique channel, and it was able to entertain millions, including myself. Unfortunately, I believe their recent disappearance began with the man who managed them. If you've watched the Misfits before, you'll recognize this man. This is Ryan P, the Misfits ex-manager. Recently, Ryan P was exposed by CoffeeZilla for this insane controversy that he was running a Ponzi scheme with the Misfits merchandise sales. As crazy as this controversy is, I want to tackle the original allegations that came out against the Misfits ex-manager, as I believe this was the beginning of the end. On November 25th, 2022, a tweet was made from a former employee of the Misfits where he accused Ryan of sexual assaults, privacy invasion, and more. This was bad enough. What soon followed was another accusation from someone named Goonan. These allegations from Goonan were much more graphic and further damaged Ryan P's credibility. As more and more allegations came out, all of them seemed to share a very similar situation and story. Ryan would take advantage of these people who were financially poor or too impaired to properly make decisions. Even though there was no evidence provided in the tweets, these situations seemed too obscure to be something that was faked. Now, the reason I'm bringing the Misfits ex-manager up in a video talking about their disappearance is because I believe he was the glue that was holding the group together. And I mean this strictly from a business perspective. I know some of the Misfits are still friends and keep in constant contact with each other, but I believe the Misfits were starting to face the issue that most YouTuber groups end up facing down the line. And this is a bit of speculation on my part, but bear with me here. Nowadays, the Misfits members are all living on their own. Originally, they used to live in a house together where they were much more consistent with their content. Now that they're rarely together and each of them already kind of have their own thing going outside of the Misfits channel, it's not surprising that the upload schedule, while never consistent, has seemingly come to a complete stop. I wouldn't be surprised to find out that the Misfits are also very low on motivation to keep posting on that channel. I mean, circumstances to make content together were already difficult enough, and now with Ryan P's horrendous acts having an effect on the Misfits brand, I will be very caught off guard if the Misfits post another video. But then again, I wouldn't complain. As I've said before, the Misfits content was fantastic, and many people, including myself, thoroughly enjoyed it. At the time of editing this video, there's been no further updates or responses from any of the Misfits members, but I feel that as time goes on, there will eventually be a statement from them. It's unfortunate that the Misfits group has ended this way, but this is typical of any content creator group out there, whether it be on TikTok, YouTube, or Twitch. All content creator groups seem to come to an end. And I think instead of being sad that it's all over or mad that it's ended this way, we should all be grateful that they were together for so long.